asli Garo Autonomous District Council나 생신 갔죠. 생신 갔다니 자만은 MBC 그만 그냥 나가는 미파 이쪽에 다리
Minister was replying to the motion yesterday.
Ni Shwengaba Sakan Tikon, Changsatai, Meghalaya News 24 Channel na Rimchaksoa, ang Achianang Arian Dalni Koborang. HSPDP, Garo Hills ni Lgabarangko, Dengtang Adok ko Tarina, Dabiani Bidengu, Golpogruk na Grongen nene Parakataha. Rubia Sal Somarang Onin, Kasi Aro Garo Jatrang, Getal Adok ko Dabiani Rang Dongani Gemen, Hill State People's Democratic Party, HSPDP, yani Bidengo, Golpogruk na Garo Hills ni Lgabarangko Grongen ene Manchimane Raha. Tengah Garoland State Movement Committee GSMC ni Lgabarangko Mamong Sorkari Baksa akan Rignas Kang Golpogruk Cingen ene HSPDP ni Presiden KP Pangyang Sombar Salo Songbat Setem Gebarangna aganaha. Kasi Adokko Dengtang Dake Tarina ene HSPDP ni Gecham Dilgaba Hopping Stone Lingdo Sagi Taklangah Cem. Gronggerkaniko Garo Hills ajao taraken ongatken ene aganen ba HSPDP ni Dilgapa Hopping Stone Lingdo Sagi aro Clifford Marak Sagi mang wamang ni chasongo apsan jakurangko diangacem aro wamang nangreme India asong ni Sorkarina petition ko onmanahacem ene gisip ratplaniko dakangaha. Party yana dabianiara maidake nang chumot kepa onga uni bidengo manderang na talate na Public Awareness Rangkoba onanggen eneba prakataha. Meghalaya Legislative Assembly ni bangba budget session ko mau diang o getal kenggepa nokdrengo ongat na manche don soani na adok ni Assembly Speaker Metba Lingdo mungsonggepa building ni civil work rang machutang na singaha aro ya nokko rekani mekang bilsion machutken ene kadong soinga ene prakataha. Tungkwenggepa kamrangoni Civil work ni machutjana kenggebara mongsonggepa holni doman onggen. Maina domko tarina jakalgeba bosturang rebainggepa jani bonachibarasa Shillong songjemauna sobanaba donga uni jamansa kamrangko abachenggen ene parakataha.
My internal target is basically to see that we should have the budget session next year in that building. We are making all attempts to see that the first budget session will be in that main building. But there's no doubt at all why we should not complete, why we should not be, the building could not be completed by next year. Next year means I'm talking about maybe March, April or May, something like that. But we are rushing to ensure that at least we see that, we would like to see that by the budget session is being held next year in that new building.
Molai Nongkwaro Jabol Galaniko Nambate Nirok China Urban Minister ko Didia. Shillong Songjemani Molai Nongkwaro Jabol Galaniko Nirok Sandiani Rang Dongjengani Asal Molayo Songdonggepa Manderang ni Anseng Baljokani na Kenchakna Nangani Ongenga ne Mongolbar Salo Jolo Songdongenggepa Manderang Adok ni Urban Minister Snow Balangdar ko Grongen ba ya Biapo Jabol Galaniko Nambate Nirok Sandichina Didiangaha. Molai ko dlenggepa manderang ni parakatanyo Jantia Hilsoni Jabol galgepa truck garirang ba ya Molai Martin onasa rabae jabolangko galenga ne koborko mansohani gemen jolni dilgeparang ya biapko riangenyon ya biapo waste management plan ni niamrangko jarakijasa galenga aro wandaken jabolangko soe galanyo ya jolo songdongenggepa manderang na namgijaniko ongatenga ne nekna manaha. Endake ongengon adok ni Urban Minister ba antangan ya biapona riangin yegen aro mekangchi jabolangko nambate galna jakurangko dianggen ene molai ni jolni dilgebarang na kurachakaniko onataha.
They want to come along for the joint inspection with the officer. That is something they want to discuss in the presence of myself and the officer. I want to request some of the, it seems there is some part of the new machineries are there not up to the mark as per they informed.
CAG ni audit report ko Shillong Times of Parakatani Gitade Power Department Delhi ni firm gi sana nagtrakle daktrakke tangka gong crore chasa so bisku point chigni ko Gematle ya Sobagya scheme ko ondrakaha. Ya scheme ni gemandakapa ba bit kagapa rangni dokumen rangko gemataha aro Delhi ni MS Satnam Global menggapa firm na ondrakaha. Ya scheme ni geta kasi jaintia hilso songdonggepa sak laksa hajal sotok nokdang rangna bijoli ko nani ongacem wanoni nokdang ge hajal kolachina tarake bijoli ko mana nanggebarang ba mankujenga banga officer rangko dry sign card na joton kaha ndi ba manjaha unigaman ranggetek officer rangko transfer kaha ane jana pataha.
The Shillong Times, which appeared today on the alleged report of the CAG, which has pointed out to certain anomalies in the Saubhagya scheme. What I would like to say here is that the CNAG report, which is usually tabled in the assembly, sometime usually during the budget session. This report, I have gone through it, and there is no mention of any findings on the Saubhagya scheme. So I was quite surprised to read this report in the morning today, because there is no such report in the CNAG report, which has been tabled in the assembly. I am left with the assumption, or we can assume, that this is not the CAG report. This is in all probability a query which has been sent to the MECL seeking clarification on certain findings of the CAG. The process for it is like this only, as far as my knowledge goes, that the Controller and Auditor General, they find certain points, and then these are sent to the concerned department for clarification. And once these clarifications are received, then the CAG goes through that and then prepares a report and then places it in the assembly. And the entire process is confidential until placed in the assembly. So therefore, if it is true that this is a part of a query which was put to the MECL for certain additional information or certain clarification on the points which have been raised, then this is a very serious matter pertaining to the leakage of a very confidential document. It would appear that this is the case here, and this is a matter that the government is very concerned about, leakage of confidential document like this. We will be inquiring into this matter, and strict action will be taken against whoever the concerned officer or officers are who are responsible for the leakage of this document. And we will constitute an inquiry into this whole matter, and we will be able to get to the root of the matter very soon. I'm very hopeful. Having said that, I wanted to make the stand of the government very, very clear on the matter of Saubhagya, or for that matter any other government scheme, be it centrally sponsored schemes or be it state sponsored schemes, that the government, the MDA, is very, very clear on the issues of transparency and accountability. We hold both these principles very highly, and that is why many people, when they have come forward and they have expressed concern about the financial situation of MECL, to which we also subscribe, and we have always maintained that yes, there are problems in the MECL which are legacy issues, but we're not shrugging off our responsibility by saying that it is only the legacy of the previous Congress government. Well, we have been running the government for the past 3.5 years. We also have to take partial responsibility for that.
Meghalaya Sorkari adokni MTC ni ao multiplex molkorok na chanchinga aro yana Sorkari tangka gong crore chasa sotbongarang ni kita Housing and Urban Development Corporation Bank oniko loan raenga yako adokni Transport Minister pa Snow Balangdar parakataha loan ko rani muksongani na MTC ni ao multiplex korok na muksongenga uni agarani kita de ya arang andin mamung naba choligija andita belsirang na dongenga dao ngenggepa MTC office ko peganok aroyan mongsongbate commercial na ungen ene minister wiataha mija mangmang adokni skotong minister pakonret sangma adokni cabinet tomanyo ra chakaniko police bazar Shillong area ni sorkari ni arang ko redevelopment kana Housing and Urban Development Corporation Bank HUDCO yarang na loan ragen ene parakatahacham.
That is very component. So I think the record it should not be exactly. So the loan will come to 140-50 plus minus because we are yet to work finally. So the correct figure is not to me, but the purpose of the loan is to construct the mall and multiplex in the NTC land. It has been lying idle for so many years.
Adok sorkari ni mairangko Meghalaya adok ni ge chiginigipa district songna muksongani ko parakaton mairang constituency ni siokako manggepa pa Medba Lingdo jen UDP party ni president baongengacham ua adok sorkari baksa aros kotong minister baksa maining nagkanirang dongani asal sorkari sora ko tentang district dakna manjaha ane sandiangin ane parakataha uni janapataniyo Mairang adok ko chiginigipa district ongatanina kusi onganiko parakataha.
Even for me also, I was very delighted and very happy to see that she has agreed, understanding the need and the demand of the people of Mairang solution, comprising of Mata Vaishan and Mairang constituency, that this solution should be upgraded to the district level. And we have discussed and we have decided also that we will inaugurate the new district at the earliest.
Ruth Gijan, adokni skotong sungzun mao, Shillong getalgepa jail ko, khojirang ko donram nok ko, rekenok ane home prison in charge, AL Hek parakataha. Yako rukna geta Urban Department baksa ekar kolgruk aako nangani bidango songgi gerkaha. Shillongo tunggepa jelo mande bangdugani gemen mamong sorkari na lekha sedotaha aro dao rukna menggepa jelo de skangni jel geta sastion gepa biap mangmangsan ongjawa diba khodirangko namana skiot na aro stronga ramori na ba takchang solgepa sa onggenok. Urban Affairs Department aako ongen chimoba Adita meligerkani lekharango soirangko rana nangkwenga ane hek aganaha.
The Shillong jail is very congested. Even we don't have few district jail also not completed. Some of they are under construction, so there's no jail at all. So all those inmates has to be kept here only in the Shillong jail. So the government has already written to get a central jail. Also, in principle, the central government also has agreed. Then the land has to be provided by the state government. So this had been called a meeting with the Urban Affairs Minister, the previous one and also the present one regarding the land. So they also has agreed to part the land of almost for 20 acres land there in New Shillong for the construction of the central jail. Central jail will be having all the facilities, right from the entertainment, sports, and also other facilities.
UDPD President Aro Meghalaya Assembly Speaker Medba Lingdo adoko Sobagya scheme ni tangkarangko crore rechasa sobisku mang scam oha ane Shillong Times of parakatani jamano antangko naljoke dongna muksonge adokni skotong minister pa Conrad Sangma yani bidungo Independent Inquiry Committee ko sumanaha aro ugutan yang China ane janapataha. Power Minister James K. Sangma ko beloni ko ragalani bidungo sungon UDPD dilgapa Skotong Ministero kadongen ba wa manderang ko namnakat gapa chugum mag-report ko rabagen ane aganen ba yako ang CM ni singanyo pakwata uni belosa uko Ministero ni ko ragalani de ane aganaha.
There's so many reports which has come out in the media as far as allegations by different section of people about there's something going wrong as far as Subagya is concerned and other points also, issues also which we have has been discussed from time to time. The same has been addressed to the Honorable Chief Minister. I think in his wisdom, I'm sure he will bring out with a very detailed and report which will satisfy everybody.
Dalni koborong de yarangsan na simang ya koborong ni gumen nambate aro talbate masida sketch mode Meghalaya News24.com ni ko porena mangen. Sakantian simsake dongbo ongkato de masrang ko kanjungbo un baksana ba sorkari ni don gumen yamang ko jarakbo sakanti ko ni swadina metela.